Hi, my name is Lipkin, and today I'm going to be running you guys through a quick demo of our software, just hitting some of the highlights. Definitely not going to touch on everything today, but it should be a good starting point. And of course, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to let us know. To get us started, I'm going to go through a little bit of the sort of the ethos behind CROOW, what the problem we were trying to solve was, and how we went about that. So we noticed that in the video production space, sort of all of the individual needs of a video production were solved, but often by many, many different softwares. So each company would have 5 or 6 different licenses minimum to hit all the needs that they had. We also noticed that, especially in some of the earlier steps of the process, project management and stuff, the softwares were very inwardly focused. They weren't very collaborative. And that's something we really wanted to solve, because we find that when things are collaborative, everything sort of goes a lot better. When the client is involved in the process more, they're usually end up happier with the final product as well. So I'll dive straight into a demo here. If you've ever used something like Trello or Asana, this will look very familiar to you. This is our home screen. It's a Trello board. You can drag and drop these items around to manage them how you want. Each of these is a step in the process, and each item on this board is a video that's in that step of the process. If I click on one of these, you get a nice little slide out. This slide out includes a lot of the information you might need, and is sort of a one-stop shop for everything to do with this deliverable. You have all the completed assets live here, as well as any attachments that might be necessary in the making of process of this video, as well as a place for discussion, which will help in creation of the video. You also have our statuses and assignments section. This is the project management part of the software. So as opposed to granular tasks, we really wanted to focus on how video actually works, which we found to be through steps and roles and responsibilities. So for each of these steps, you can assign someone to be in charge of that and give them a due date. So that person is responsible for example, making sure that storyboarding gets done by a specific date. Going above that, you have our tools section. This is where a lot of the functionality lives, and I'll jump into some of these in a little bit. And then above that, you just have sort of the general information about the deliverable itself. Jumping into some of our tools, and I'll click in so you can see sort of how the process works, but then I'll go to one that has a little bit more content in it as well. We have our storyboarding tool. So this is one of our pre-production tools. We do have a couple others as well. We have mood boarding and shot lists, both of which help in the pre-production process. But as you can see, this is a good place to plan out all of the content for your video. So unlike a traditional storyboard, this has some more information that you can enter in here. You can enter in all the scripting information. However, in our expanded view, you can still add images and B-roll shots as well. So this can be your sort of one-stop shop for planning all of that. Jumping to post-production, we also have our video review tool. If you've used something like Frame.io or Vimeo before, this will look very familiar to you. We do have version control, so you can go back through different versions. Commenters can leave comments on specific timestamps of the video as well. And then we also have the ability to share this out with a public link so that people can get that without having to create an account or anything, trying to keep it as easy as possible to gather that feedback. We also do have the ability to request specific feedback from specific people if they are a user of the system. So this can help sort of wrangle those clients that never really get back to you on time with the feedback you need. To cover off on the production side, we have our productions tab. And this is where we actually do have our own call sheet builder. So along the left-hand side, you pick which videos you're going to film based on the videos you've already planned out using our storyboarding and shot listing tools. Enter in locations, build out a schedule, say who's going to show up. That pulls from our system of contacts as well, so you can actually save those contact information for later. So next time you go to do a shoot with the same people, you don't have to enter in all that content again. You can just pull it up from before. And then that gets you this nice, pretty output over here on the right, which also includes that storyboarding information that you planned out within our tool, so that everyone who gets this document shared with them, something else you can do here as well, either via email or text, can have all that information. They know when to show up, what they're doing, and then even as far as what content is going to be shot. Once, say, you're all done shooting all of this content, you have all of your great videos, we also do have sort of an easy way to manage that. So all of your completed videos live in here as well for both you and the client to have ready access to whenever it is needed. That's sort of the quick run through of our software today. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to let us know. We're always here to answer those, and we would love to hear any of your feedback, any suggestions, any questions you guys have about the software. Thank you very much.